Well, yeah. The writers tried to say she was KCM 2 level. Like, what are we doing here?
Talk about back in Shippuden, the statement.
Back in Shippuden, yeah, back in Shippuden, not even the last.
Uh, I don't, I, I don't think that's fully in reference to power. Like you could argue it's in reference to power. Like if you were trying to say it wasn't, I don't know how you could say that. Contextually speaking, obviously, it's like it's implied that she didn't want to step up in battle and things of that nature. So that's what it was kind of in reference to, just her wanting to fight beside them. But that doesn't necessarily mean that she's. Yeah, you're definitely right. I don't know how anybody could, bro. Chat, Discord, do not make that argument, please, please.
If you're,
That's all I gotta say.
I'm gonna try to make the argument. Okay, so if you're
Oh man.
if you're gonna scale Sakura to that, right, you have to use like that super tired, heavily fatigued, like Naruto, right, with one half of like the Nine Tails. So that KCM too. And then you have to say, okay, well, she was storing up like a year's worth of chakra plus, because like this was like before Shippuden started. Um, so
Well,
you don't.
even if that's the case, like that version of Naruto probably beats Itachi, probably beats Pain. Like, so you tell me Sakura scales above those? That's even crazy to think
But we're
about.
just talking about power, though. We're just talking.
Yeah, he's just talking about power. I get your logic behind the argument.
I
I
mean,
get it.
I think to take into consideration like what was it, like years of chakra being stored in a single point, and then she just releases it all at once to the point where like she's summoning the slug, and then she goes on to perform other jutsu throughout the arc, and then she has enough like Byakugo sealed chakra to literally help Obito rip open space time ninjutsu, to go from multiple dimensions over and over again. Like she like to the point where like I think it was stated by Obito where Naruto's like six paths fucking clone
Clone.
didn't even have enough chakra to allow him to do what Sakura allowed him to do. So, hey man, and then she did punch Kaguya. Some people low scale Kaguya for that, but it might just need to upscale Sakura for that. You know?
Yeah, man.
Well,
And
then
she's
she
been absorbing chakra for 16 years too. So the word that she wasn't absorbing that much. So she only had like a year or two or something like that to perfect it. She perfected it. She stored chakra for 16 years. So she's a powerhouse, bro. I don't know. I don't know what
yeah.
else to tell anybody.
And like the healing the slug can do is limited by how much chakra of the summoner. And she was healing like a lot of people in the battlefield. That's like you could almost compare that to like a KCM feat, to where like Naruto's tagging people and sharing chakra with them, to where she's like healing multiple people. And I'm not even gonna try to scale like the numbers, but it's just like multiple people being influenced by their abilities. So I can see the logic behind that. And if you want to like take Boruto era like Sakura, like God, God, God forbid Sakura shows up against Ishiki, bro. I don't know, bro. Like for 16 years worth of
Well,
chakra, bro. Like you, I don't know, bro. I
Oh
don't
my
know.
god.
Yeah,
I
16
don't know.
years. Yeah.
She gonna, her punch is gonna be like Night Guy's
Monstrous.
movement,
Oh
bro. It's
my
gonna like
gosh.
space and time is gonna warp, and when she hits the
Tell
ground,
him,
like all
Mello.
of existence ends, bro. Like,
Tell
I
him,
don't know.
Mello.
But no,
Tell him.
Wait, so Mello,
Sakura is definitely good.
wait, so objectively, you think like Shippuden Sakura is like? Would you say equal to KCM, or would you say like relative?
Relative, I would say.
I'll
But
go
what you say,
relative.
Mello?
I can't
Okay.
equate equality, but I will say relative, and it would definitely be like fatigued, half a Nine Tails KCM.
I just wanted to point out Gaara is supposedly like equal to Sakura. I don't necessarily accept that. I think Gaara is stronger than Sakura, but I've always wanted to like.
What?
The thing is, yeah, by novel standard. But the reason why I hate that because to compare Gaara to like, let's say a KCM 2 or someone that was KCM 2 and then after 16 years of training, that would kind of mean that the other Kages are like there as well. They're at that level, which means they're significantly stronger than all the other Kages that we have seen. I just think Gaara is a different breed.
But it was stated at one point. You guys gonna have to look this up because I can't remember who stated it. But it was stated that Gaara and Sakura, without the Byakugo seal, was relative in strength.
Yeah,
In the
that's what I'm
novel?
talking about.
When was this novel statement that you're talking about, Bar? Like when was this made? This is before
I really
board
don't.
player, right?
If I'm being 1,000, I don't read novels. I
Is
just listen to what my guy Naruto explain be saying.
the goat. Hey, but as long as
Yeah.
it's like novel statements, it doesn't really like matter because she's still getting way stronger from like storing chakra. So like if that novel statement's years before, she's like stored up years worth of chakra, so she's still like way stronger. Gaara isn't
I believe.
storing up chakra, so it's like maybe base Sakura, but when
Well,
she unleashes the steel, I don't see how
no,
he
no,
beats
no,
her.
no. I don't necessarily think that he's equal or well, probably relative. But I don't necessarily think he's equal to a Byakugo Seal Sakura. I'm just saying strength
Okay.
wise. But also you gotta take on top of that. That doesn't really include Gaara's Sand, which was like damn near catching up to Urashiki Otsutsuki, even though Urashiki is like significantly like underrated now because he did get beat by a couple of gaining. That's besides the point. But Gaara is just tough. That's my point. Read the.
He
You
also
can read
got
the
bodied
super
by
chat. I got
Urashiki
freaking.
too.
I low key
But yeah.
think like if she released her Byakugo still, she would just like speed blitz Gaara, punch right through his defenses, and just kill him with a single punch, bro. I'm not gonna hold you.
Damn.
I don't know about that. I don't know
Yeah,
about that.
I see it. Push through that thing like a Susanoo's. Bro.
Bro,
Do you think? Wait, like,
I definitely.
do you think she could punch like a Susanoo's right now? Like, if she unleashed her chakra, do you think she could like
Bro,
crack it just like
hell.
off top? Okay.
She cracked the Susanoo and not Gaara
shit,
Sand.
bro. I
Respectfully,
think she would shatter that shit.
Gaara Sand is stronger than the Susanoo. Let's stop this.
Wait. What?
This is a fact.
Which version?
There's no way for me to know.
Don't do
for
this,
sure.
bro. Please, bro. Please.
Let's just.
No.
Go ahead.
Well, I think I gotta explain this. I recall multiple times Sasuke used the Susanoo versus a base Momoshiki. Momoshiki was sneezing too hard and his Susanoo was cracking. Momoshiki literally went and Falcon punched my guy Gaara's Sand. His Sand didn't move at all. Didn't move an inch. I could bring up the scan right now.
Bar,
Shout
so
out
you
to
can
my
show
guy.
this
Wait.
man and you can show
Bring
the
up that
anime. This
skin.
dude is literally playing around. Like he's like, ha ha ha, Gaara, you're so trash, and just like punches this. Like it's like punching like a little kid that's like not a little kid, but like your little cousin. Let's say you got like a little cousin and like fucking around with you. Like, hey, bro, and you just kind of punch him around. Like you're playing around. Bro, Momoshiki's literally playing around right now. Like, I don't know why you're taking this serious.
Breast. Base Momoshiki cracked Sasuke Susanoo with an amplified scientific technology due to that Boruto shot at him. Let's keep it 1,000. Momoshiki was playing around with Sasuke and inadvertently cracked the Susanoo with a full Falcon Punch. After absorbing Kinshiki Otsutsuki, Gaara's Sand didn't even budge. This is a fact.
Well, you gotta show us that. I don't remember that Ninja Tech stuff. I don't know what you're talking about there.
I think
I gotta see
chapter
that.
10. I'm pulling up right now, partner. Hey,
All
no
right,
problem.
They won't work.
I don't play about the big dog Gaara. I don't play about my guy. You feel me?
I have a serious question. Okay, this is an honest question, right? If you took Boruto era Sakura, have her unleash her Byakugo seal, and give her the 6th or 7th gates, is she the strongest in the verse?
The sister 7 gate? Are you crazy, Mello? What is this? Crack? Damn. Strongest in the verse?
And
Jesus.
not to mention, because she has the Byakugo seal, she's gonna be constantly healing. So like limitations wouldn't be there probably.
I wouldn't get that to her.
God
No, I
damn,
wouldn't.
you make that too tough. That's too much. I ain't gonna lie.